Hey everyone, it's Sveta here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I talk on everyday aesthetics on this channel and everything that is connected to it, be it interior and design, or style, self-care, or cooking, and everything in between. So it's basically everything. And today I'd like to talk about Reiki. It's very personal and sensitive, but I believe that talking about how Reiki changed my life may help others, people out there. It might help those who suffer from sleep deprivation or anxiety or fatigue. So yeah, let's get started. If you watched my video on why I left Moscow, you already know the answer, how Reiki found me. But if you haven't, let me give you a quick intro. You know, I got tired of the rhythm of life I had then. At first, there was nothing special. I just began to feel tired. But it turned into health problems, those of neurological nature. I visited my neurologist, 4 times during those years. So it was not okay for me. My sleep was terrible. I felt tired no matter what I did, be it sports or yoga, just doing nothing or doing relaxation sessions. And then that's when Reiki found me. Why do I say found? Well, I didn't know what it was back then, nor have I searched for healing techniques on purpose. One day I watched a random video on YouTube and someone mentioned Reiki there. So for some reason, I decided to Google what Reiki is, and so my journey began. I already bought a book, Essential Reiki by Diane Stein, and applied for the Reiki course with Lisa Powers in a week. Yeah, I felt like I was there where I needed to be. It's hard to describe, but I think we all felt this way in our lives, so yeah. The course and the book were inspiring. I don't say it was a piece of cake though. It took time and practice and memory skills to learn all the information. A few months later, I finally got my Reiki Master Certificate, and my Reiki Attunement ceremony was on October 19th, 2020. And before I proceed with how Reiki changed my life, let me answer a couple of the most frequent questions about Reiki I get asked a lot. Okay, first, what is Reiki? To cut it short, Reiki is an energy healing technique that promotes relaxation, reduces stress and anxiety through gentle touch. Reiki is a complementary approach, meaning it complements other types of medical treatments, and it should not be used as a substitute for the consultation of a physician or a psychotherapist. And the next question I get asked a lot is, what is a Reiki attunement ceremony? How does it feel during the ceremony? Okay, first I should say that everyone has such different experiences during the ceremony and after the ceremony. Some feel and see things while others fall asleep with nothing to report. As for me, I felt excitement and calmness at the same time. I didn't have any visions, nor did I fall asleep. Yet I strongly felt something that needed to happen was happening. Anyway, if you're studying Reiki and feel a bit nervous about your attunement, don't be. Whatever you feel, it's just the right experience you need to receive. And now, let me talk on how Reiki changed my life. Well, soon after my attunement ceremony, I began to practice Reiki on myself. But did it help my physical and mental state? To answer this, let me share the 5 main changes in my life that happened thanks to Reiki. First, I began to trust my intuition more. You know, there are times in our lives when we feel that there is something about to happen and it's the right thing. And this was precisely the case with Reiki. So instead of ignoring my intuition, I followed it. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Primarily because I had another confirmation that following intuition is the right thing to do. This time it led me to Reiki and helped me formulate my everyday aesthetics concept as a side effect. You see what I mean? It could have never happened if I had ignored my intuition. Okay, second, I got more confidence to face life challenges. Now I know that in case I face insomnia, anxiety, or stress, I can help myself with Reiki healing practice. I know it works for me, and this is my primary go-to tool to cope with the life challenges. Third, I found more meaning in my life, that is, helping others. You know, with Reiki, I can help people in person and even at a distance, which is a really gratifying experience. Fourth, I began to value privacy and personal boundaries more. And it relates to both my privacy and boundaries and other people's. One of the Reiki principles is respecting other people and performing a session only if the person gives his consent. And I had the situation when a friend I wanted to perform a Reiki session on rejected it. And it's totally fine. Yeah, though I wanted to help badly, I showed respect to his decision instead of insisting and didn't take it personally. This is another positive change Reiki helped me to obtain. And lastly, Reiki gave me more confidence in my future. You know, in case there is a necessity or an inner calling, Reiki can become an additional source of income. Though I don't plan to make it a business in the nearest future, you know, it's just good to know that there is such an option. Okay, and to sum things up, you never know 100% where life may lead you. Any life event has its unique outcome. So whatever the event is, think of the positive changes that have happened to you in the meanwhile. So yeah, I'd like a lot to discuss in the comments if you've ever felt the positive outcome that followed. Have you ever trusted your intuition, and where did it lead you? And let's discuss this in the comments below. And I'm also glad to hear about your Reiki experience if you have any. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I hope this video was helpful and maybe inspiring to someone, and I'll see you in my next video.